All right, moving on to our next topic at hand, and don't worry, we have, I think three, yeah, because it was BlizzCon. So by the way, guys, BlizzCon happened. I was there for a day. I'll talk more about it in what I played there, but BlizzCon did happen. This is reported off of also GameSpot.com, written by. Do I have an author on this one? No. Okay, there's no author on this one. Oh wait, no, here it is. Chris Pira. So, Blizzard Annual Fan Convention BlizzCon 2018 took place this past weekend. Friday brought with a opening ceremony, what effectively serves as a press conference for the company, where it tends to make many of its big announcements of the year. The ceremony started out with a heartwarming moment as former Blizzard president Mike Morhaime, a fixture of these events, spoke to the crowd before handing off to his successor, J. Allen Brack. Below are the following coverage of the stuff that they announced. So first off, on their list, a new hero was announced for Heroes of the Storm, an original hero called Ophelia. I'm gonna say Ophelia. But it's a new character for Heroes of the Storm, and they showed up a new trailer and gameplay, and she looks awesome. I like her. She is waifu material.
Jesus Christ!
Just from the aesthetic alone. Other announcements, which actually was not announced during the stage, but like prior in the pregame of the event. Destiny 2 is free on PC up until November 18th. I want to say on PC. Let me see.
You talking about Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a core game, by the way. That's just that's not with any expansions or anything.
Yes. So that was announced. I'll leave that for you for Overwatch minutes. A demo for WoW Classic was on the show floor, but people who bought the virtual pass also was able to play the demo of WoW Classic. And then it went into their new expansion, or I guess second part of it, World of Warcraft Battle of Azeroth. They showed a new cinematic trailer talking about now they got to team up against what's her name, the evil elf woman, Sylvanas. There we go.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going a mile a minute.
I can tell.
Yep. Because there's a lot of stuff here. This one actually I was excited for. Warcraft 3 Reforged was a HD upres and kind of a remake, along other changes, to Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos, which is awesome and it looks really really good. And I hope they do Frozen Throne as well. A new Hearthstone expansion, not surprised, called Rakashan's Rumble. With new cards, and we'll get into the whole Diablo fiasco in the next topic. But the only last thing here is StarCraft 2 gets a new co-op commander, which was Zeratul. But yeah, that's the kind of quick rundown of what they announced at BlizzCon, outside of the Overwatch stuff, because I'll leave that to you. But
right, we got two more BlizzCon topics coming up, but so we gotta hold off on those two and talk about what we just got. Unless you want to move on right now.
No, just kind of quick thoughts on those announcements thus far.
I think it's great. I think adding an original hero to Heroes of the Storm is really smart. Adding new modes and shit, and giving fans what they want in terms of Warcraft content. Like, I know people have been kind of dying to get World of Warcraft like vanilla for a long time. So the fact that that's like a thing and they've seen it and they're just like, yeah, this is what we wanted. I think those fans are very happy. I don't know. Like, it just seems like up until the next topic, everything that the fans wanted, they were getting. And it was really cool to see that. I know there were a bunch of little things here and there that were really cool that everyone was kind of getting, and I don't know what else to go with. I mean, like,
the other thing I will say, because there has been some talk of people, in like before I got there, that it was a very weak year for Blizzard regarding to announcements, and like this is right now for Blizzard, this is more or less kind of like maintenance mode for a lot of their games, so you're not going to see a whole lot of new content out of them outside of like a new hero of Overwatch, and like you won't see like a new game or IP for a very long time. So like this is definitely like we're in the like the era of like just making sure things are working fine, making fixes, you get some update on balance changes to some games. A quick note though, because I need to watch this actually, and I saw the tail end of it, but so during the StarCraft 2 esports tournament, there was a non-Korean player that actually beat last year's winner in this year's StarCraft 2 tournament. And for those who don't know, like StarCraft 2 is pretty much dominated by Korea, and pretty much and Japan also other ones as well. But it's pretty much that's their game. Like that is the game that they dominated for so long. And seeing somebody who went through the tournament and then went in and beating the last year's champion is very, very rare. Like this is insane. This kid is really good. And he's a Canadian. I forgot his name, but he is a Canadian Zerg player that beat him. So that's insane. That is insane to think about, but like that did happen.
I'll say this much about esports. Like it's becoming more like every year it becomes a bigger and bigger thing, to the point where I wouldn't be surprised within a couple of years schools start giving scholarships for kids to go into esports.
Absolutely. They already kind of have one at Berkeley for Heroes of the Storm. I want to say it was called Heroes of the Dorm. They had this thing where they were doing a sponsorship for teams that would compete in this, and the prize would be that they would win money to pretty much pay for the entire tuition. So I'm not sure if that's still a thing now, but I'm not surprised if it is in the future. So yeah. Yep, but that is the first part of our talk about BlizzCon. Now we talk about the other part.